Today there's very little that we can talk about when it comes to Mr. Mufareh, the Victory with Ash platform that he's developed, the new business, really anything that he's doing right now. Mr. Mufareh doesn't want us to talk about it, okay? He really is keeping everything very, very close to the vest, and I understand why, and it's a good thing. But as I come out and talk to individuals, talk to you all, I always want to bring value to the table. And the question I have is, okay, what can I talk about? And I love to speculate. It's what I do. I love to follow Mr. Mufareh. I love to talk about what I think he's doing, but I can't do that today. Now, whether you are in Victory with Ash, it doesn't matter. Everybody will be able to come in that wants to take the journey and get into Victory with Ash. And when we start to talk about Victory with Ash, if you're in, there's nothing you can talk about inside Victory with Ash. But if you're out, like you and I, we can talk about what Mr. Mufareh has talked about as far as Victory with Ash goes. Victory with Ash, there will be learning modules within Victory with Ash that we can all come in and take those learning courses and learn what he and his little geniuses are throwing out there for us. Now here's the deal. Mr. Mufareh talks about the big, bold, beautiful new dream. And he says that over and over again. What if Victory with Ash is all there is? This is what Mr. Mufareh was going to be presenting to us to give us the knowledge to come online and be successful. What if Victory with Ash is all there is? Now, I know a lot of people, when I say that, the panic just erupts. That can't be all there is. I'll talk about that. But what if it is all there is? When you think about Mr. Mufareh and what he's doing, I don't know how many people he has working with him. It could be he and 3 or 4 other little geniuses that are doing all of this. Or it could be 300. I don't know. Again, he hasn't shared any of that with me or anybody else. And by the way, if you're listening to other people and they're telling you that they know what's going to be happening, they don't. Again, Mr. Mufareh is keeping this very, very close to his vest. But what if he and the people he's working with are willing to share all the knowledge they have of their success online and the success? If you follow their steps, if you learn what they have to teach you, you will be successful. Is that value? Absolutely. It is tremendous value. And if that's all there is, and Mr. Mufareh comes out and shares that with us, along with the people he's working with, and remember, these people have decades and decades and decades of experience. So it's going to be really, really good stuff. But if that's all there is, it has tremendous value. If he comes on and he tells you how to brand yourself, and branding takes time, but you have to know how to do it. If you learn that, would that be valuable? Absolutely. If he comes on and he and his team teach you how to develop pages, whether it's landing pages, sales pages, follow-up pages, all the things you need to get in front of people to bring them in and buy whatever you're selling, whether it's a service or a product. Does that have value? Absolutely. If he comes in and he tells you how to develop the content for the autoresponders and the landing pages and everything that goes into that, does that have value? Absolutely. It has tremendous value. And if he and his team come in and give you the overall picture of how to market online, what you need to do, how to do it, and then how to put it online, the value that you will get out of that is absolutely tremendous. And what if that's all there is? Mr. Mufareh has said over and over and over, he does not care about the money. What if he and his team are coming on, giving you this information for free, and they're not going to make a dime? All they want you to do is come in, use what they're teaching you to go online, and with whatever product, whatever service, be able to go in there and actually develop an online income. That would be absolutely tremendous. Now, if that's the case, I know that the number of people that are coming in today, however many they are, because I don't know. Again, you have to get into the Victory with Ash back office to know that stuff. I don't know the number of people right now. But of all of those numbers, maybe 20 or 30% would come in, take the knowledge that Mr. Mufareh and his team are sharing with them, and use it and be successful online. And that's just the way it is. And 20 or 30% is probably that number is probably too large. Why? It's just because it's a great deal of work to be able to do what they're going to be teaching us to do. It really is. And most people just don't have the inclination or the time to put the effort in to do the things they need to do on their own to build something that will bring in an income and over time a residual income online. It's just not easy to do even when you have the knowledge. But there are a certain percentage of people that are in right now that would take that information and they would run with it. And they would be very, very successful. And I do believe that the information he and his team are going to be sharing with, and again, I don't know this until I get into Victory with Ash, until I see the learning modules. I don't know how good they're going to be, but I do know Mr. Mufareh. I do know how he's described his team. And I think the knowledge that they're going to be sharing there, it is going to be extraordinary. It's going to be very, very, very good. So let's stop there. What if? What if Victory with Ash is the big, bold, beautiful new dream, and that's it? Okay? Now, I don't think that's the case, and I'll tell you why, and most of you already know this. Mr. Mufareh in public has come out and said that Victory with Ash is the bridge to the new business, i.e., there is a new business. And I know Mr. Mufareh strategically, everything he does will be connected to that new business. So the learning that you're going to be learning with the learning modules in Victory with Ash are going to be connected to what's coming. I don't know what's coming. I don't know how big it's going to be. I don't know the products. I don't know the organization, corporate or on our side. I don't know anything about the new business, but I know a little bit about Mr. Mufareh. He doesn't do anything half-assed, and excuse the term, but he doesn't. He doesn't do anything halfway. And as the new business is introduced to us, and again, I haven't heard anything about the new business, no, and neither has anybody else. I believe he's going to be sharing that with us as we come into Victory with Ash in Victory with Ash moving forward. So there'll be the learning modules, and then he'll be sharing stuff about the new business and how they interconnect, how everything works together, and how it's going to work for you. So for me, if all there was Victory with Ash, big, bold, beautiful new dream, and I could pick up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different things that would improve my marketing online, I would absolutely be satisfied with that all day long, because I know what that can do to your bottom line, can do to your life, giving you the ability to live the lifestyle you want to live, actually develop an income online, and change everything financially about your life. But I don't think that's all there is. Again, Mr. Mufareh, this is the bridge to the new business. And he's going to start explaining that to us as all of us come into Victory with Ash. Those individuals that want to continue the journey, get into Victory with Ash, and then proceed into the new business. So I wanted to come out there. Really, this video is to give you an understanding of the value that Mr. Mufareh is going to be giving us as we come into Victory with Ash with the training and learning modules that he's going to put out there, he and his team. It's a really, really big deal. You ought to be excited about that. Yeah, I'm excited about the new business. Yeah, I'm excited about getting going and actually starting to do some things, having a business that you can do things in. But this is a really, really important step, and understand the value that Mr. Mufareh is producing for us. And it's 100% free. Again, Mr. Mufareh, he's told us over and over again, he doesn't care about the money. And if he just stopped here, didn't care about making a dime, just gave us the information so that we could be successful online, I'd be perfectly happy with that. That's not all there is, but I would be perfectly happy with that. So I wanted to come out and share that with you just really, really quick. We're in a transitional period. What Mr. Mufareh is giving us is extraordinary, and the value, you can't even comprehend the value that he is giving us. And when we come in and we can see these things, I think you're going to understand, you're just going to, whoa, yeah, this is really, really some cool stuff. And because of what he's doing, he's giving me that guarantee in me, not him, but in you, giving you the knowledge necessary to be extremely successful online. And that, obviously, that's where we all want to be. So that's it for today, guys. Have a great weekend coming up. Thanksgiving is in a few days. Have a great Thanksgiving. And from there, we'll just absolutely see you on the other side. Take care. Bye.